celebration will begin. The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions. The first title in franchise history.
We ran into a team that at the time obviously was better than us. So we give them credit, and we take nothing away from that.
I'm getting to a point where, you worked all season for and you worked hard, and you just fall short.
We proved that we were good enough, but for some reason we just couldn't finish it. And I think that was the most disappointing thing, and I think that's what haunts us, throughout the summer.
Being able to win the championship is something that will always sting, and you'll always remember that and keep that with you.
Obviously what we did wasn't enough, so unfortunately we have to go back to the drawing board and then come back next year stronger.
To be that close, it hurt, so that was a motivation for this summer. It got us in there, got us working. I think it did the same for all the players.
It'll burn inside of us as competitors, and at the end of the day, it would drive us to get back in this position again.
James to Bosh, and the finish. And the Heat just a step ahead of the Mavericks all afternoon. Wade, the alley-oop. Oh, with a quick two-hand jam, LeBron from Wade.
Game on the line. The Heat put the ball in D-Wade's hand for the win. He made it with 2.9 left, and the Heat lead by 1.
We brought the majority of our core back together, and I do think that the experiences we went through last year will mean something. 120-plus games together, 8 months together, 2 extra months that most teams didn't get. We have all that to fall back on this year, and I think it'll help.
We understand each other. I think we've had those uncomfortable conversations that we needed to have for everybody to be themselves out there on the court, but still be effective, still be a team player, still be unselfish. I think we've gotten all that out the way.
It's good to have, last year to be able to just keep on going, and the guys can fill in. We have veteran guys that know they can just step in and get it right away.
12 days of training camp to prepare before your regular season game. You don't have to play a lot of catch-up. I think it helps us because now we try to fine-tune. We're reviewing a lot of the stuff that we worked on that would help us be successful, that put us in the position that we were 2 games away of winning.
Definitely was an advantage in this offseason, because if you looked at a lot of teams, when training camp opened, they just didn't even have enough guys to really do anything.
The margin of error is, like that much smaller now, just because you have so many games, so many back-to-backs, back-to-back-to-backs.
Thankfully, our players came into camp very physically fit. We have a very professional group.
Coach Polk could say something, we all get it, and the great additions that we have with Shane and with Eddie and Norris, a rookie coming in, is going to help us out.
My focus right now is to keep the big picture in mind, to make sure that we're getting right, we're getting ready, that we're preparing for the regular season, and we're getting better each game.
Players knowing where each other likes to be on the court, knowing how each other plays, and knowing where each other's going to be. So I think that's going to be the main thing for us. That's why we're going to be a good team, and that's why I think we're going to get off to a great start this year.
You got to give credit again to Riley and everybody upstairs. Kept this team together, at least give us another chance to prove what we think we're capable of doing.
But we still have work to do. We still have to come in here, we still have to practice every day, we still have to give it our all when we have the opportunity to, and everything else will take care of itself.